Corso and Kirk Street. The Mercury will stay low today in this game between the Weber State Wildcats and the Portland State Vikings. The season's coming to an end as these two teams from the Mountain West prepare to go to war. And here come the Vikings. The Wildcats are definitely the favorites in this one. How do you think this will play out, Kirk?
Weber State has a big-time quarterback who can really put up some big numbers against his defense. I look for him to have an outstanding game spreading the ball to his receivers. Lee, look for a big blowout here.
I got to go with the favorite in this one. Got to go with the Wildcats.
Lee, that thing looks really good on you, Coach. Anyway, let's send it down to the field for the coin toss. Portland State is kicking off first and we're ready to get this game underway. He kicks it. Quick fields it at the 11. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. What do you think the keys to this offense are today?
I think the success of this offense is going to depend on how well the offensive line protects the quarterback today. Because we all know, Kirk, if you give this kid too much time, you've got trouble.
Yeah, this guy can direct an offense better than just about anybody in the country. We should see some good things from him today.
To the 10, and it pays off. Touchdown. And the quarterback hooked up with his tight end for the long touchdown.
Yo, he was huffing and puffing all the way down the field. Somebody get that guy some oxygen, please.
Well, I think they might have gone just a little too far that time.
On sports conduct, only offense.
Now they'll try to tack on the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Weber State there ready to line up for the kickoff. He kicks it off. Hall fields it in the end zone. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. They'll take over to the 23-yard line. First and 10. Inside give. Brings him down for a loss. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
It looks like this defense has put up some very impressive numbers thus far.
I'll tell you why. They're fast, they're strong, and they tackle well. That combination means one thing for the offense. Nightmare.
Hey, they've been playing great football all year. You're lucky if you can even get past the 50, let alone find the end zone.
The linebacker comes down with the INT.
Let me say one thing. That was a tough catch. Even for a receiver, that would have been a tough catch to make.
So they'll start this drive inside the red 16-yard line. First and 10. The Wildcats line up with a single setback field. Here's the halfback, and he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry. Weber State has just been dominant on offense.
So far, so good. They got themselves in the top 10 in the country.
All year long, these guys have been almost impossible to shut down when they're on the offensive side of the ball.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Looking. Wants to throw outside. He's got it. Touchdown. And a nice connection for the score, Coach.
Yep. The defense can forget about it.
Here's the try for the extra point. And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He gets off a high kick, not much distance. Corbett fields at the 29. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? They'll start work with 32-yard line. 32-yard line. First and 10. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. Willis on first down. Throws. His receiver has it. At the 40. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown! They made that touchdown look really, really easy, Coach.
And that's what you get when you practice hard all week long. Practice makes perfect, my friend. And that was as close to perfect as you will get.
So the kicker's on the field to attempt the extra point. He splits the uprights with the extra point. With under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play, the score, Weber State 14, Portland State 7. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Here's a kick. Quick fields at the 17. At the 40. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here. First and 10. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. This one's thrown deep over the middle. To the 10. He got it. He's all the way home. Touchdown.
Boy, oh boy, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. That's his third touchdown pass of the half.
Well, Coach, it starts with the defensive line. This quarterback is going to continue to tear him up until they get some pressure on him.
They'll line it up for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. And our score, Weber State 21, Portland State 7. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off. Hall takes it at the 4. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll set up shop at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
The Vikings line up with a single set backfield. King with the tackle at the 26. Kirk picks up 2 yards with the carry. Second down. Pro formation here. They'll go with the run once again. Miller tackles him for a loss on the play.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
Here's third and 9. Ball on their own 25-yard line. Portland State comes out in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. He looks. He's looking for his man. It's deflected. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Fourth and 9. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Hall back deep to return. He gets it away. Calls for the fair catch. Well, I'll tell you guys, their passing game was sure on target during their last drive.
And the quarterback had great protection by his offensive line. When he gets time, he'll pick you apart.
Take over.
First down, 10 to go.
First and 10.
Choice lines up as a single back. The halfback with a carry. He's tackled at the 45. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Choice takes the toss right. They'll bring him down at the 49. About 6 yards on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third down. Weber State comes out in I formation. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. What a run on third down.
You know, we're always talking about the importance of converting on third down. If you're going to have any kind of success, you got to be able to keep these drives alive, like they did right there.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball on the 36.
They're in the eye. Back to pass. Looking, rolls right. Number 1, guns it. Got it. He's all the way down to the 9-yard line. What an arm.
Well, here the quarterback throws it to a spot. You can tell that the quarterback and receiver have worked over and over on this. He may not impress you with style points, but that time he shows off a big arm and delivers a bullet right there.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. Weber State sets up in the eye. They hand it off. Tackle made at the 3. They pick up a good 6 yards there. Here are the red zone stats so far this season. What do you think, Lee?
Well, if they're inside the 20, you better not go anywhere, because somebody is about to score.
They put everyone up on the line. Choice gets another handoff. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. Choice gets about a yard.
Gain on the play.
Big play here for both teams. It's 3rd and goal from the 2. Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. Williams takes the give, and it pays off. Touchdown. Depending on what team you're rooting for here, you're either really excited or you're ready to hit the reset button.
Well, I hope these guys aren't ready to throw in the towel just yet. We've got over 3 quarters of football yet to play.
They need to come up with some big plays on both sides of the ball. Maybe a big kick return here, and that'll get them going and get them back into this game.
They're setting up for the PAT. And he tacks on the extra point. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Weber State 28, Portland State 7. Williams looks ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. Paul fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
They'll take
That's it.
over at the
Ball on their own 20.
1st and 10.
They use 4 linebackers. Here's the give. Miller tackles him for a loss on the play.
1, 2, 3. Kirk, he might be out for
What a hit. At the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
Second down.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Kirk is the single setback. They give to the tailback. He set him up, and he hits him hard at the 23. Kirk gains about 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. It's been pretty lopsided here in the first quarter. The score is Weber State 28, Portland State 7. From their own 23-yard line. They're down at 7. Going with the shotgun here. Willis drops to throw. Surveys the field. Carrington picks it off. Brought down at the 18-yard line. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the game.
This defense has really been in sync during the first half.
They've really confused this quarterback by throwing different packages at him.
Yeah, they're all fired up now. If they keep this up, it'll be a long day for this offense.
We'll see if they can get it in as they start this drive in the red zone.
1st and 10.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. He lets it go. That's incomplete. So they're unable to connect.
That could have been 6 if that pass would have been thrown a little bit better. The defense got away with one there.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. Back to pass. He passes it. And he's got the touchdown. And he managed to find his tight end for his 2nd touchdown reception of the ball game. So the kicking team will line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Weber State lines up for the kickoff.
is lined up for the kickoff.
He kicks it. Herman fields it at the 2.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the kick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
The Burlington Vikings will start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Kirk is a deep back as they line up in the I. He throws it. Someone got a hand on it.
That's just a
Incomplete
great
pass.
defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the
Ball on the
19-yard line.
Ace backfield. Kirk gets the carry. Sutton brings him down at the 21-yard line. Kirk comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Here's 3rd and 8.
Ball
Ball on their own 21. Willis with 3 wide receivers. Willis drops back to pass. He's under some heat. Willis unloads. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
Fourth and 8.
Portland
Ball
State
on
lining up the
21-yard
punt.
line.
Yates awaits the snap. He punts it. Hall takes it at the 45. Can't wrap him up. To the 20. To the 10. And fellas, that just adds insult to injury.
Let's see what happens when this kid gets some space to run. It's lights out.
And speaking of lights out, this just adds to the amazing performance that we've seen from this team today. They've looked good from the opening snap, and I don't know many teams that could beat them when they're on their game like today.
He makes the PAT. Just over 5 minutes now remaining in the second quarter. And the score, Weber State 42, Portland State 7. Weber State to kick. Hall and Herman set to return. He sends it downfield. Herman fields it at the 19. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. First and 10
at the
on the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Miller tackles him behind the line for a loss on the play. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole when that play was supposed to play.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Kirk lines up as a single back. He steps up, looking. He throws. And it's incomplete.
Kirk, how is that?
He just dropped it, Coach, plain and simple.
That was an abominable drop.
Abominable?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it means, but it just sounds bad.
Third and 12. Third down, 12 yards to go. Ball on the 24. The Wildcats line up in a nickel back. Willis set to go to the air. Bush. And he's going to be sacked. There's a player shaken up on the play.
Trust me, this young man is not going to let these trainers keep him out of the football game. He's as tough as they come, and he'll be back today.
Fourth and long.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Hall already made him pay with a punt return earlier. He gets it off, signals for a fair catch. Not a lot of trouble scoring the last time they had the ball. Let's see if that passing game does the trick again. First down, 10 to go.
First and 10.
They're in the eye. They'll give it off here. Make the move. Larson tackles him at the 47 with a pick up of a yard for the tailback.
Gain on the play.
It's second and 9.
Ball at the 47-yard line.
Choice is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Again with a carry. Tackle at the 47-yard line. Nothing going on that one.
No gain on the play.
From their own 47-yard line. Third down. Weber State sets up with 4 receivers. He's looking. He flings it. Got it to his receiver. The quarterback has rifled that one in there for a good game.
He's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's fingers.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Weber State lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back. Looks. He rolls out to the left. He lets it go. And he's got the freshman. And they tackle him. And guys, he's already over 200 yards passing in the first half.
Well, he's off to a great start. It'll be interesting to see if he can maintain this level of play for the rest of the game.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. The Wildcats line up with 4 wideouts, drops back to pass. He looks, guns it to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown, and they just keep on scoring.
It's just ridiculous how this offense is making everything look so easy out there.
You know what's scary is we're not even at halftime.
So they're ready for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the score, Weber State 49, Portland State 7. Weber State to kick this one off. Hall and Herman back ready to return. Kicks it away. Herman fields it in the end zone.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow
They'll take over
replay.
at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The offense will start at the 20-yard line.
On the goose, on the goose.
Little handoff. Fumble, loose ball. Moore recovers a loose ball. Well, the offense almost gave it away.
Holding on to the ball is rule number 1 when it comes to running the football. That fullback should know better.
Second and long.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Willis steps back to pass. He's looking. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He overthrew the receiver. They line up at the 14. It's third down and a long way to go. The Wildcats bring in the nickel package. Looking to throw. Moves up in the pocket. Miller comes up with a sack. They were bringing a heavy rush on that one.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball too long, waiting for his receivers to get open.
They line up to punt this one away.
On the 10-yard line.
Hall is back to return, and he's the same guy that already ran one all the way back. Punts the ball away. Signals for a fair catch.
Great passing for the offense last time they had the ball. They were able to guard the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive lineman,
Weber State
put
Wildcats
pressure on
will
that
start the
quarterback,
drive at the
please.
44-yard line. First and 10.
Weber State sets up in the eye. He'll give it off here. King probably just has a stinger here. We'll keep you updated on his status. They line up at the 44. It's second and 10. The Wildcats line up in an I formation. Here's the halfback. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. The offense is lucky to retain possession after that fumble.
The coach can't be happy with the way the running back is carrying the football.
It's third down and 3 to go. Ball on the 37. The Wildcats go with the I formation. He's looking to pass. Wants to throw outside. Oh, great catch. The 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Another score. Touchdowns have just become a habit for this team.
Well, the defense better find a way to break that habit because there's still a lot of football left to be played.
They'll line up for the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Weber State 56, Portland State 7. Weber State is ready to kick it away. Hall and Herman back deep to return. And it's off. Herman from his own end zone. This This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
The offense will take over.
Will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
The Vikings line up in an I formation. Tries to shoot. Brought down at the 24. Kirk picks up 2 yards with a carry, so that'll make it second down. It's second and 8. Ball on the 24-yard line. After 1 half of play, this one is not even close. Our score, Weber State 56, Portland State 7. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Kicking off to start the second half.
He sends it off. Hall from his own end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start at the 21.
Start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
The Wildcats bring in their dime package. Willis will hand it off. And down he goes at the 21-yard line. Nothing gained on the play. Second down and 10 to go on the 21-yard line. Willis is back in the gun. Setting up play action. He passes it, caught, and he's tackled at the 26. That play fake good for 5 yards. They line up at the 26. 3rd and 5 coming up. Portland State lines up with 3 receivers. Looking. He's got to throw it in a hurry. They brought him down for the sack at the 21. And that'll get this defense fired up.
The offensive lineman had his feet too close together. As an offensive lineman, you got to spread your feet and have a nice base.
4th and 10.
The Vikings are lining up to punt it away. Yates is waiting for the snap. He punts it. Hall fields it at the 50. So he managed to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it really makes it tough to break free.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. The Wildcats line up with a single set backfield. First down, look at the throw. Throws this one out to the left. He snags it with the spin. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. And he comes up with his second touchdown catch of the game right there.
Kirk, this kid is tough to stop.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. You try to keep tabs on him, but eventually he's going to find a way to get open.
I think you need to double team him.
They're setting up for the PAT. He makes the PAT. So with under 5 minutes left in the third quarter, our score, Weber State 63, Portland State 7. Weber State gets set to kick this one away. He boots it deep downfield. Herman from his own end zone. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out.
They'll go to work at the 20. Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Kirk alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He gets rid of it. Incomplete. I think the pressure forced that miscue, guys.
Yeah, good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
On the 20-yard line.
High formation here. Pitch is right. Halfback pass. Caught. Oh, he got nailed on that one. So the trick play gains them a couple. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 26. The Wildcats line up in a nickelback. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. That was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
Fourth and 4. Portland State lining up the punt.
6-yard line.
Hall back to return, and he's already proven he can break these with a block or two. He gets it off, calls for the fair catch. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do
Weber
it
State
again?
Wildcats take
The
over
offense
at
will
the
start at the
35-yard
35-yard
line.
line.
First and 10.
And they have 3 bunched. Choice on the run, drives to Juden, and he's taken down at the 44-yard line.
Yep, the defense was blitzing on that play, but it was picked up very nicely by that big old line.
And that certainly helped spring him free, Coach. They have to be careful not to over-pursue next time.
Second and 1. Choice
Ball on the
alone back.
44-yard line.
Gunn with a nice play fake. Surveys the field. Oh, great catch. Jupu. And he's all the way down to the 30. Lee's looking at some numbers over there. What do you got, Coach?
Well, I'm looking at this guy's season stats, and if I did my math correctly, he just went over 1,000 yards receiving for the year. I'd call that a pretty good year, huh, Kirk?
You're doing math? Well, you bet, Coach. Anytime you rack up 1,000 yards receiving, it's a great year.
It's first down.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Wildcats line up with 3 receivers bunched. Gunn drops back. He's looking. Across the middle. And he pulls it down. Carter with the tackle at the 15-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold him this time. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost as if the receiver told the defensive back, you think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone.
Yo. So the kicker's on the field to attempt the extra point. And he adds the extra point. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is Weber State 70, Portland State 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it off. Ball fields it at the 3. The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball.
The offense looked a bit out of sync on that last possession, Coach.
And it was the defense that threw him out of sync, Kirk. Those guys are fired up. Let's see if they can hold him again.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers. Brought to you by Coke. Defense lines up in a 3-4. He looks to throw on first down. Look out. They can't connect. Incomplete.
They almost got to him that time.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
From their own 21-yard line. Second down. Kirk alone in the backfield. The cavalry's coming. Willis is sacked. Third and about 15 yards to the sticks.
16-yard line.
Willis has 4 receivers lined up here. Looks to pass. He looks. Heaves a long one down the middle. The ball is tipped. He almost had the completion.
Yeah, but the defense was ready and were able to get a hand on the pass and bring up fourth down.
Fourth and 15.
The Vikings are lining up the punt away. Hall back to receive, and you better believe this is the last guy they want to punt to. Punts the ball away. Hall fields it at the 50. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
They'll set up shop at 42-yard
Start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Weber State lines up in a shotgun set. Gunn will hand it off. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. 2-yard loss for the halfback. Second down.
12.
The Wildcats come out in a shotgun. Gunn back to throw. Dumps it. And that's his receiver who's wide open. A gain of 9 yards on the play. They'll line up at the 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Wildcats line up with 3 wide. They'll try to get the first through the air. Feeling the pressure, and it's caught. He's taken down at the 16. The defense looked a little lost on that one.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. There's a missed tackle. Tackle made at the 14. Heading to the fourth quarter, this one is well in hand. With the score, Weber State 70, Portland State 7. It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 14-yard line. The Wildcats set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Looks. He unloads it. And it's caught for the touchdown. It's been one touchdown after another all game long.
And I'm going to tell you what, Kirk, this has been a dominating effort. These guys came to play today, and they have played almost a perfect game.
Well, no question, Coach. Everything just fell into place out there, and nothing was going to stop these guys from getting the ball into the end zone many, many times.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He gets off a high kick, not much distance. Herman fields it at the 11.
You know who's trembling right now?
Well, it's not the defense. They played well all game.
First offense will take over at the 20-yard line. High formation here. Willis drops back. Lets it fly. It's deflected. Almost intercepted. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Portland State sets up in the eye. Look at the throw. He delivers. The ball is tipped. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So that'll make it 3rd down. They line up at the 20. It's 3rd down and 10. The Vikings go with the I formation. Back to pass. He tosses it short. And that one's incomplete.
You can't expect to get a good drive when you're unable to complete any passes. That's exactly why this one didn't get him any points.
4th and 10.
Portland State lining up the punt. Hall is back to return. And he's the same guy that already ran one all the way back. He punts it. Hall takes it at the 45. To the 20. To the 10. He made it look easy there, guys.
Yeah, we saw the same things all week in practice, Brad. He makes it look so easy out there.
No question, Coach. Whenever he touches the football, you just know something special is going to happen.
They'll line it up for the extra point. He makes the PAT. Weber State ready to kick this one off. Hall and Herman back to return. He kicks it off. Herman takes it at the 4. Shake and bake move. Ball came free. Scoops up the loose ball. They nearly gave that ball away.
But luckily that guy was paying attention to what was going on and was able to recover the football.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. Portland State lines up in a bunch formation. Here's the halfback. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. Kirk gets 3 yards on the carry. They line up at the 27.
Ball on the
second down and 7. The Vikings come out in the shotgun. Looking. He's under pressure. Willis goes down with a sack. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 24. Willis comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Looking. Pressure coming. Rolls to the right. He gets sacked on the play. That was the 6th sack of the ball game for this defense.
Let me say one thing. This defense is good. I mean, real good.
They sure are, Coach. They're blitzing, they're stunning, they're confusing this quarterback to death.
Fourth and 10.
Portland State lining up the punt. Hall is the one back to receive, and you better believe that other sideline is nervous. Signals for a fair catch. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball. They were able to get it in for 6.
They'll
We've got a first and 10.
42-yard
Ball on their own 42.
First and 10.
Carter tackles him at the 47. The 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
From their own 47-yard line.
47
It's
yards.
second down. High formation here. Gunn hands it off. Brought down at the 45.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again get a nice push, and the result was a solid run.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Vikings line up in a 3-4. Choice gets it on the inside. Larson with the tackle at the 43-yard line. Maybe a few. That's it. It's second down and 8. Ball on the
43-yard line.
They're in the eye. Gunn with the toss. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
It's third and 8. Gunn lines up in the shotgun. Gunn steps back to pass. Looks. He throws it. His receiver has it. Crawford brings him down at the 26-yard line. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted third and long, it just makes them sick.
First and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Richardson with a takedown at the 22-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Weber State comes out with an I formation. Gunn will hand it off. Tackle at the 14. So with that run, they pick up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still
Looked like they
first
might have
down.
been a little bit late getting the play in, and it results in a delay of game. And he takes a knee. Well, I can't argue with this decision. Here's the Coke players of the game. 5 DBs on the field. And he'll just kneel it here. From the 23-yard line. Third down. Portland State lines up with 5 defensive backs. He takes a knee. And this ball game's over. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
I can't say enough about this performance. Weber State played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2007. Again, our final score, Weber State 84, Portland State 7. From our family here at EA Sports, along with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, Brad Nessler thanking you for playing, and we'll see you next time. Brad Nessler, here along with two of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. It's been one heck of a season here in the ACC, and these two teams are ready to go to war. And here comes the Tribe. The Tribe have nothing to lose in this game. Kirk, how do you see this thing playing out?
I'm just not going to agree, Kirk. I'll guarantee it. I really believe that these guys are going to do it.
All right, there you have it. The coach has made his pick. Now let's head down to the captains at midfield for today's coin toss, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff. We're just about set to get this one underway. And this one's away. Alexander from his own end zone. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. They'll get the ball here at 19.
First and 10.
Williams is the deep back as they line up in the I. And off to the fullback. And he has room to rumble. And he's tackled at the 28. Gain of 9. Second and 1. Ball on their own 28. Williams lines up in the deep back, I formation. Fullback on the inside give. Walker brings him down for a loss. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
Look at how dominant they've been on defense.
Well, I'll tell you, as an offense, you've been pretty successful if you can even sniff the end zone against these guys.
Whoa, they're one of the best in the country. Just look at those numbers.
Williams gets the ball again. Walker with a takedown at the 28-yard line. 3 plays, 0 first downs. Not what they had in mind.
Well, this defense looks very impressive right now. They suffocated the offense that go-round.
4th and 1. William and Mary ready to put this one away. Willis is waiting for the snap. Willis punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Calls for the fair catch. Great start so far as their defense forced the early punt, and now the offense gets a shot at putting the first points on the board. It's first and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
William and Mary lines up in a dime defense here. Watson gets the ball. This tackle. He's taken down at the 37-yard line. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
Let's look at how they rank in offensive production for the year.
Wow, these guys can't be stopped. I hope this defense is ready for them.
Hey, this offense is one of the best we've seen. They know how to get the ball down the field.
Pickup of a yard for the tailback. From their own 38-yard line. We've got 2nd and 9 here. William and Mary lines up defensively in a 3-4. Sanders drops to throw. Across the middle. His back makes the catch. And they make the stop at the 49-yard line. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
We've got an exciting game on our hands today, and a crucial part of this game is going to be the matchup between the right end and the left tackle. This right defensive end is a monster out there, and blocking him is not going to be easy.
You got that right. This defensive end is a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Look out! He's going to be causing chaos in the backfield all day long.
It's 2nd down.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Going with the shotgun here. Sanders steps back to pass. He's rolling right. He's under some heat. Tackle made at the 50-yard line. Third and 9. Ball on the 50. The defense comes out in a dime package. Looks. He's going right. Catches it. And down he goes at the 39-yard line.
Now that's what you have to do on 3rd and long.
Yep, they went right at him and hit him in the mouth. That's a great conversion to get the first down.
First down.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Lines up in the shotgun. Sanders back to throw. Sanders zips it. The ball came free. Gray recovers a loose ball. The receiver should have held on to that one.
Now, coaches hate to see turnovers anytime, especially fumbles by receivers.
And half the time, those guys are out there showboating, holding the ball with one hand. Can you believe it?
Now, you can bet the next time he touches the ball, he better use both hands.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20. He's hit and got away. Brought down at the 24. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. It's second down, 6 yards to go.
24-yard line.
Williams up the gut. He's tackled at the 30-yard line. And nice running by the fullback.
No question. What impresses me is the blocking up front, just man-to-man. They're able to create a lane there and get the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Walker tackles him at the 34-yard line. They line up at the 34. It's second down and 6 to go. Williams comes to the line with 3 wide. It goes straight to the back. Bailey hits him in the backfield. Good job of wrapping up the big fullback and not letting go.
That can sometimes be a tough thing to do, to pull down a big, strong fullback for a loss. Nice play.
Third and 11. They line up at the 29. It's third down. The Tribe with 4 receivers. Williams drops back, surveys the field. He's under pressure.
That was just good pass rush.
The offensive line has to at least slow the guy down a little bit. He was in there in no time.
Fourth and 13. The Tribe are lining up and punting away. Ramos is back awaiting the punt. Punts the ball away. Ramos takes it at the 33. He couldn't make anything happen on that punt return.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much he could do in a situation like that. There were just too many tacklers around him.
They'll go to work. At the 33. William and Mary brings in the nickel here. Sanders to the air on first down. He's looking. They bring the quarterback down. From their own 25-yard line. Second down. Sanders back in the gun. Looking. He's under some heat. Sanders gets taken down for the sack. Passing situation here on third and long. Sanders lines up in the shotgun. Sanders drops back to pass. Rolls right. He throws right. And that one's incomplete. Excellent series by this defense, forcing them to go 3 and out.
And the offense really struggled on this drive. They're going to have to pick it up if they want to move the ball on these guys.
The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Kimbrough is back deep to return the punt. He gets it away. This is a really nice punt. And they'll down it at the 11. Penalty marker down. We might have roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Well, you just can't hit the kicker like that.
The referees in college football really protect kickers, so it's pretty easy to call a hit like that one.
First and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line. Looks, rolls to the right, lets it fly. Batted ball.
How about that linebacker getting in there?
This guy is mostly used to stop the run, but here he showed that he's not too bad against the pass either.
It's second down.
Ball at the 34-yard line.
Going with the shotgun here. The defense jumped, but I think a lineman moved first.
Offside. On defense.
So they'll move him back after the penalty.
I bet that one has the fans steaming.
Well, that wasn't a very bright play by that young man. You can bet that the fans aren't the only ones unhappy. His coaches don't look too happy either.
Second down.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Sanders back to throw. Going long. The ball is tipped. Incomplete pass. And again, he can't find his man. He's still looking to complete his first pass in this drive.
Third and 5. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Sanders with 3 wide receivers. Looking. He rolls left. No one open, so he's going to run. At the 40. And down he goes at the 33-yard line. Just another routine third down, right, guys?
Boy, there's nothing conventional about that play. If my quarterback had to run like that on every third down, I'd be in big-time trouble.
And I don't think they'd be able to run that play again if they tried.
First
They line up at the 33.
Ball on the 33-yard
It's first
line.
down. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Option, right side. He lateral. There's a missed tackle. And he shoved out of bounds at the 21. So they get the first down, but not by much.
Well, I think they're happy with the first down after he almost got stuffed in the backfield.
Well, this kid showed great strength on that play to shed the tackle and make the first down.
4 wide. He chucks it downfield. Washington hauls it in for the touchdown. They made that touchdown look really, really easy, Coach.
And that's what you get when you practice hard all week long. Practice makes perfect, my friend. And that was as close to perfect as you'll get.
Well, I think they might have gone just a little too far that time.
And sports right conduct. On the offense. 15 on the timeline.
And they line up for the point after. And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And it's a short kickoff. Kimbrough fields it at the 17. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
But, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
Breaks one. And he's level after 33. They'll get 2 on that one. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. He drops back. He might not be able to get the pass off. And he pulls it down. That ball was thrown high.
Yeah, but this receiver knew he could jump up and get it. Great play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Williams lines up in the shotgun. Myers tackles him for a loss on the play. Second and 13.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
William and Mary in a 4-wide set. Williams steps back to pass. Under heavy pressure. He gets sacked on the play.
Makes the second loss of 6 on the play.
Third down.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Tribe are lining up with 3 receivers. Throws. It's complete. Nothing going on that one.
Fourth and long.
William and Mary
Ball
lining up the punt.
33-yard line.
Ramos, the return man. Punts the ball away. Ramos takes it to 25. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They'll set up shot at the 42-yard line.
First and 10.
They give to the tailback. Makes a move. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. Watson gets the call. Alexander brings him down at the 36.
What sprung this play was some pretty good blocking up front. They read the blitz and picked it up nicely.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 36. They line up in an I. Looks to pass. Off balance throw. Caught. Gets past the tackler. The 10. He's all the way down to the 1. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week, guys.
Yeah, and we get a chance to see it again here. Wow, what a throw.
It's first and goal. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. formation here. Sanders back to pass. He throws it. Incomplete pass. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it didn't result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
Second down and goal. About a yard to Pater. They're in the eye. Sanders steps back to pass. He's looking. Go into the end zone. Someone got a hand up.
The cornerman really makes playing the ball that time.
The old receiver never had a chance. That was great defense.
Third down.
They set up in an eye down by the goal line.
Watch the play action on this one.
Looking. Goes to the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown. The quarterback mixed things up a bit and found the big guy for the score.
This kid has worked very, very hard at his receiving skills, and I've seen a lot of improvement in him.
They'll line up for the point after. And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks off. Kimbrough fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
They'll take this drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Going with the shotgun here. He steps up. He's going right. Complete. Ely with a takedown at the 26-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. It's second down and 4 to go.
On the 26-yard line.
The Tribe line up with 4 wideouts. Williams drops back. He lets it go. Incomplete. And a great job that time on defense.
Good job here, but let me tell you something. That wideout was left out to dry that time. Woo.
Third and 4. Ball on the 26.
26-yard line.
Single set backfield. Williams still has it. He throws left. He's hit and taken down. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent game.
And this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. William and Mary goes for the ace set here. And he's tackled at the 40. William and Mary will take their first time out of the half. They line up at the 40. It's second down. William and Mary in a 4-wide set. Steps up in the pocket. Williams delivers. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. 6 yards that time on the pass play. So another third down upcoming for the offense.
46-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Third and short, and they hand it off. They gave the fullback a shot at picking up yardage, but he couldn't get anything.
That was a beautiful thing to see that defense crash in and bust up the play.
Fourth and
Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
46-yard line.
Ramos is back deep to return. Willis punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Ramos fields it at the 7. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt.
Yeah, but his blockers have to do a better job of helping him out. They didn't hold the coverage team at bay. They just let him right through.
They'll still get the ball here at the 6-yard line.
First and 10.
One-man backfield. Hands it off. Bounces off a would-be tackler. Tackle at the 10-yard line. Love gains about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 10-yard line. Love lines up as a single back. Again, he'll get the call. Oh, what a move. He breaks it. They knock him out, but not before he gets all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down, 10 to go. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Another run. Jordan brings him down at the 46.
The
teams are lined up now, just about ready to start the second half. Kicks off. Ramos fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. Looking to throw. Throws off his back foot. He jukes him. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Couldn't get anything out of that. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball at the 30-yard line. The defense lines up in a dime. Sanders steps back to pass. He lets it go. It's complete. Juke move. Wright tackles him at the 36-yard line. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
Third down.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Sanders comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks. He rolls out to the left. He keeps it. Excellent open field tackle. Sanders looks like he might have been injured on the play. Fourth down, and the offense is still on the 38-yard line. Hoover is back in the gun. The offense calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. The defense sets up in the nickel. Hoover back to throw. He rolls out to the right. And now he's going to run. At the 40. What a conversion.
I'll tell you what, if that little quarterback scramble didn't get you on the edge of your seat, I don't know what would.
I love to see that. That play alone was worth the price of admission here.
They line up at the 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
They come out with 4 wide out. Hoover to the air on first down. Brown brings him down at the 27-yard line.
What does this kid have an arm? Are you kidding me? Looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Hoover lines up in the shotgun. They hand it off. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. And the halfback runs for the first.
The reason that play was successful is simple. They got a good push up front. All the back had to do was run past that little yellow line right there.
They line up at the 26. First down. Hoover, option, right side. He tackles him for a loss. It's second down and 12. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Tribe line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And down he goes at the 13-yard line. Gray, he appears to have been injured on the play. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters most. Defense lines up to 3-4. Watson takes the handoff. And they're in. Touchdown. And how about that run, guys?
Oh, I think he's a fine running back. Somebody, you got to design an entire defensive scheme to stop.
Just look at that last touchdown run. He knows where the end zone is, and he gets there.
They'll line up for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks off. Alexander from his own end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Tribe line up with 3 wide. Williams steps back to pass. Dumps it. Caught. Jackson with the tackle at the 23-yard line. Ball looks to be a little slow getting up. Second down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. William and Mary comes out with an I formation. Williams gets it on the inside. Brown with a takedown at the 28-yard line. 5 yards. From their own 28-yard line. Third down and 2. The Tribe line up in an I formation. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws it. Catches it. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Wonderful play call to convert on third down.
I'll tell you what, he really wanted that first down. Good determination to get.
First and 10. Bowling lines up in the deep back. I formation. He passes it. Williams can't bring it in. Williams was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up second down. So it's second and 10. Bowling is the deep back as they line up in the I. He's looking for his man, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Williams was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it third down. They'll line it up again on third down.
On the 34-yard line.
Back to pass. Moves up in the pocket. He's going right. And it falls incomplete. He couldn't drag a foot inbounds.
And it would have been one heck of a toe drag, that's for sure.
You got that right.
Fourth and 10.
It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up. Ramos is back awaiting the punt. He gets it away. Ramos fields it at the 26. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. See what happens on this possession. They'll go more at the 43.
The 43-yard line. First and 10.
Love alone in the backfield. They go with a toss. Spins upfield. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. Second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the
Ball on their own
44.
44. Love is the deep back as they line up in the I. It's right. Little shake and bake move. Sheds that one. Nice pickup on that run.
Here's a perfect example of running the toss play. Good pitch, good catch, and blocking was good enough up front to spring this tailback to a monster game.
First and 10.
They line up on the
36-yard line.
First down. Hoover on first down. He's looking. Rolling up to the right side. That's incomplete. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near the receiver.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
It's second down. Hoover is back in the gun. Hoover back to pass. He's rolling right. And now he's going to run. A big gain for the quarterback.
I'll tell you what, guys, this guy's pretty athletic.
Just like you when you played at the old Buckeye Stadium. I don't think this was a design play, but it worked like it was. And you're right. If I'm the coach, I'd let this kid run it more.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 26. Hoover lines up in the shotgun. He looks to throw on first down. He throws it. Batted ball. And he's got it. Going the other way now. Oh, he got nailed on that one. And they badly needed that interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. He might have a game here.
They'll go to work at the 14. Williams is the single setback. Williams will try the left side. Myers takes him down for a loss. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
From their own 10-yard line. 2nd and 14. Williams will run it again. And he hits him hard at the 12. That'll be a 2-yard gain. Third and 12. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Tribe line up with 4 wideouts. Looks to pass. Looks. Across the middle. Got it to his receiver. That's a great tackle at the 36. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on 3rd down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they convert a 3rd and long, it just makes them sick.
It's first down. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the
36-yard line. The Tribe line up in an I formation. And they make the stop at the 38-yard line. 2-yard carry by the fullback. They line up at the 38. Second down, 8 yards to go. Williams on the handoff. And the big fellow with some room. And he just got drilled. And the fullback picks up the first.
I think they caught the defense a little off guard.
You're probably right. Huge gain there on the ground.
The Tribe line up with 4 wideouts. Williams back to pass. He looks. Complete. It's the freshman. They completed it, but for a minimal gain.
It's not much, but at least it's positive yards.
Second down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Tribe come out in a shotgun. Williams with the give. Myers tackles him at the 50-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Tribe line up with a single set backfield. Williams drops back to pass. He passes it. It falls incomplete.
They almost got to him that time.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
And it's the offense that takes the field on 4th down. William and Mary sets up in the I. William drops back to pass. He's taken down at the 43. How about that conversion?
It's do or die time in this situation. You're just hoping one of your guys will step up and make the big play. Here the quarterback does a great job of taking it upon himself to create something out of nothing.
Yep, great pocket awareness there.
Gets a tackle. Myers tackles him behind the line for a loss on the play. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella in the hawk. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
It's second down. Bowling lines up in the deep back, I formation. He steps up. Got hit as he threw. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
That'll bring up 3rd down. They line up in the 44. Here's 3rd and 11. William and Mary comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Almost intercepted.
He wasn't letting the receiver get to that one.
That's a big play on 3rd down to get a hand in there and break up the pass.
I think the quarterback would like to have that one back.
And again, they're going for it on 4th down. The defense lines up in a dime. They need this pass. Williams passes incomplete. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
They'll take over at the 44. He's backfield.
1st and 10.
Hoover will hand it off. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Love comes away with 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
William and Mary brings in their nickel package. He laterals the ball. Tackle made at the 48. Love gains around 6 yards on the run. That'll bring up 3rd down. Third and a couple. Ball on the 48-yard line. Love is the deep back as they line up in the I. 3rd and short, and they hand it off. Makes a move. Broke away from 1. To the 10. He's in. Another touchdown. The halfback got the carry and weaved through that defense for a score.
He found some daylight and took off for 6.
And they line up for the point after. And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Kimbrough fields it in the end zone. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
Hopefully we'll see the offense move this ball up the field a little bit.
Yeah, Coach, they really haven't had too much success today. But this is an opportunity for them to get their team back on track and build some confidence going into the next game.
It's first and 10.
At the 18-yard line. First and 10.
He looks to throw on first down. Surveys the field. Williams gets taken down for the sack.
Makes the sack. 5-yard loss on the play.
Second and long. Ball on their own 13.
13-yard line.
The drive, come out in a shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. It's intercepted. And this could be a big return. Touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
They'll line up for the point after. And he tacks on the extra point. Owen ready to kick. He sends it downfield. Moore fields it in the end zone. A little juke.
You know who's trembling right now?
Well, it's not the defense. They played well all game.
They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line.
At the 19-yard line. First and 10.
They finally bench their quarterback, and the backup's in now. Gives it off. Meyer brings him down for a loss. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1.
Second
Second
and
down.
11. Ball on the 18-yard line.
William and Mary goes with the ace set here. Under pressure. And they got him. Third down, and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on their own 13. The drive are lining up with 3 receivers. Intercepted. What is going on here, guys?
They've just been outplayed and outcoached out there today.
Anything and everything has gone wrong today, Kirk. There's not much else you can do except pack it up and try again next week.
The Yellow at the 16-yard line. At the 16-yard line. First and 10.
3-man front defensively. Inside handoff. Nelson brings him down at the 11. Love picks up 5 with the carry. That'll bring up second down. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. He's taken down at the 9-yard line. Love comes away with 2 yards on the carry. The fine folks from EA Sports would like to tip their hats to these kids on being named Coke Players of the Game. Hoover back to throw. Rolls right. Lets it fly. It's caught off the tip.
That's a first down right there.
Yeah, if I was a defense, I think I would man up on these guys next time.
Yeah, this quarterback is very good at recognizing zone coverage and then finding the open receiver.
They're going to flag the celebration there.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
First down and goal to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. And he'll just kneel it here. Second down and goal. Ball on the 18. Takes a knee. And this one finally comes to an end, and it wasn't even close. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
We got exactly what we expected to get in this one. William and Mary knew they didn't stand much of a chance, but they probably would have liked to keep it a little bit closer than it ended up. There's just not a whole lot you can do when you're facing such a talented team like that.
With the coach, Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and all the EA Sports team, I'm Brad Nessler signing off.